Hey, good afternoon. Actually, good evening, football fans. Welcome to Sparta Stadium, where tonight's matchup is a big one. The first in the River City Alliance conference between your Sparta Spartans and the visiting Coopersville Broncos. Coopersville Broncos, man. This rivalry goes back a long ways. After doing some research, realized that this is probably, these two teams have played the most of any other team in the history of Sparta and Coopersville football. So good to see them back in action. Both used to be members of the OK Blue Conference. Sparta went to the OK Silver for a while, but now back with the River City Alliance. And here's the opening kickoff. Little squib kick. Looks like an old leather ball on that. Little hole there up the middle. Looks like it's going to be out to the 40-yard line. That's where Coopersville will start 1st and 10. Welcome, Jeff.
Hey, we're back and better than ever. Glad to be joining you, Mr. Davis, my man Doug.
Wow, what a great night for football. My wife is up here joining the action as well. We pulled in the parking lot, and we were here about a half an hour early, and it was packed already. So they're still trickling in as we look down here to the right, still coming through the gates. Coopersville, almost to full capacity on the other side of the field.
Yeah, they came out in force. The neighborhood war is alive and well, like you were saying.
Yeah, and I think this is what the first play is a handoff up the middle, big run over the 50. Missing tackles there by Sparta, and we're going to go from 140 past the other 40 would be 1st and 10 for Coopersville. But as I was mentioning, this rivalry goes way back, so being that close to an opponent, typically the away fans will travel in droves, and they're here tonight.
Well, no doubt they're here tonight, and no doubt Coopersville is here tonight. And they not only bring experience and fans, they bring size and strength and explosiveness.
Yeah.
You saw that on that first run.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is huge.
Almost small college type material. They're big boys.
Well, they sent one of their players last year to Ohio State
Right.
to play on the line, and he's
Right.
already on the depth chart.
And I believe they've got another one here that's going to Northwood next year. So a very experienced offensive line for Coopersville. Going to give Sparta some trouble tonight. There's a fake handoff. Quarterback's going to go to the outside.
Oh, boy, he's got room out there.
He's got to the edge. He's going to try to cut back. Nice job there by
Charlie Alt.
Charlie Alt.
Sticking it in there.
Lost my where'd my program go?
We got
there it is.
under your laptop, Doug. Yeah, it's going to take a Herculean effort from our Spartans.
Yeah.
And Coopersville brings the size and the strength, and Sparta brings in being banged up. Like they have just way too many injuries. I know they brought in some young guys.
Yeah.
Brought some JV guys up. Wishing Chap well before the game, and he says, "Hey, if we don't have any players leaving an ambulance, it'll be a victory tonight." And that's it's sad to hear, but hey, you have a different perspective.
Our two end zones are covered in sun. The in-between area there's another fake handoff. Quarterback keeper. Nice job by Sparta containing their quarterback there. That's
Sean Van Overen right there. Nice job coming from his DN spot to read that. Hey, this is huge right here, Doug. If you can stall this drive out after they go down the field with a couple explosives, if we can hold them to 3 here, that would be a win for Sparta.
As we say 3, sometimes we don't know, the kicking game in high school can not always be there, so sometimes it might be a Campbell go for it on 4th down. Oh, and we've got a penalty flag, maybe a timeout.
Nope, looks like a timeout.
Yeah.
So on Coopersville's sideline is Ed Kamen, and he has been around.
Yep.
He is an excellent coach. And he has not only this varsity team rolling, but it's a program from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Our middle school opened up with Coopersville, and they run the same stuff, and they have the same mentality. It's top to bottom for that Coopersville program, and it's impressive.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I mean, is that something obviously not really specifically catered to the personnel, but catered to the program, that this is what we're going to run and we're going to teach our kids young and this is what we're going to do?
I think if you can sustain a program for years, I think it's a great idea. The problem is when you have coaches coming and going and there's no consistency with what they're doing. But they've been pretty consistent, and again, I can assure you that what I saw at the middle school level is the same formations we're looking at here, and they spread you out. But make no mistake, this is a physical football team, and they hang their hat on physicality.
Big timeout by Coopersville. It was third down, so they wanted to talk about it. So here we are, shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to keep it once again.
Well read, but not well tackled.
Yeah.
Still a great play. They're going to push him out at the 5. It looks like about nothing. Charles Alt stepping up. Yeah. Who was it that was first there on the tackle? Charles Alt pushed him out, but
I didn't
great
see,
play by a middle linebacker reading.
But we need to wrap those things up. I mean, we had him kind of stopped in his tracks, but that will be I hear a first down, but then I see a fourth down.
No, it's 4th and goal.
Okay.
We are 4th and goal. And they're going for it.
Yep.
So forget the 3. Let's hold them out of the end zone.
I would think the rationale here is if we don't get it, we're going to start back.
It's a straight drop back pass.
It's the first pass of the game.
Nobody open. Somebody in his face.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a great job by the receiver. Kind of got the defender's back turned. I'm not sure. That's number 15 for Sparta. So Nathan Warner kind of got turned around, and the receiver did exactly what we try to teach our receivers, right, Coach, is that you come back to the ball. So he came back to the ball, and 6 points for Coopersville.
The quarterback did what I wouldn't coach him to do, is throw off his back foot while backpedaling, but he threw a perfect ball.
And I just watched that extra point. That kid could have made that from probably 30.
Yeah, that was no problem. he wouldn't have had a problem.
So
the field
Coopersville wanting to make a statement early by saying, again, taking a page out of Dan Campbell's playbook, we're not here to kick field goals. We're going to go for it. So.
All right, time. 9:30 the first quarter. We have our first Detroit Lions reference from Doug Davis.
And I'm sure there'll be a few more coming too as well.
Hey, listen, you don't have to twist my arm to talk Lions. I say it every week. Every week.
So Sparta's kick return team will now come out to the field. Of course, referencing the NFL, new rules with the kickoff. No new rules here for high school. Still kicking the ball from the 40.
With normal return rules. Yeah. Coopersville has a little bit of a bunch formation here. I think Sparta needs to be ready for any onside up the middle. Nope, it's deep and right on the hash.
Probably about the 10. Taken at the 10. Oh.
Yep. Good return. We'll take it to the 25. Yeah. Carson Riley catching that kick and getting upside. Yeah, really, they kick it down to one corner and keep you down there. If Sparta had something that would come back all the way across the formation, that could be an interesting return.
Beautiful, beautiful fall. Well, I'm not going to say fall because we're not in fall yet. We're still in summer mode. So,
hey, we have to mention it's youth night.
It is youth night.
Our Sparta Rocket League is here, as well as our youth cheerleaders on the sideline. It's a great night to celebrate.
It is so. We were talking about the youth programs, and I know you coach at with the 78ers, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
It's just, part of your success in your programs is what you develop at the youth, starting with these guys down here. And it's so cool to see, and it's so cool to see the high school players, kind of showing that leadership role. We're going to have a pass right away, having to come back for the ball. It's like maybe about 6 yards.
Yep. That's a long pass from one hash to the other side of the field.
Yeah.
But gained 5 yards.
Yeah,
Cochran.
Nice job securing the pass. He knew he was going to go down to get that ball. And, of course, in high school football rules, once you make contact with that ground, you are down.
I've never liked that rule,
I don't. You know what? I've never liked it myself.
I think slip. What do you?
Yeah. Second 5, quick pitch outside. There's a nice open field tackle
I don't know if they ran that right or not. They pitched it left, but you had two linemen pulling right. I'm wondering if they were trying to influence the reading linebackers. They certainly didn't influence the outside back, or maybe it was a cornerback that was playing up. But he made a great open field tackle on Dustin Warner.
Yeah, that was that was a cornerback. That was number 7. That's Brooke Halden, who did a great job coming downhill quickly and making that tackle for a loss. So it's going to be 3rd and about maybe a long 8. Passing down for Sparta. Be
another
little
pull.
Flare shot there.
Oh, Warner is going to be just short of the sticks, but nice little flare out there. They had that set up. Again, another pull to the left, a pass to the right to try to get that linebacker out of there.
With the game early in the game, it looks like they might be going for it.
Well, they're bringing in different personnel. I don't know if this is a punting personnel or it's big personnel for blocking.
Right. We'll see in a second on who drops back, if it's the quarterback or if it's the punter.
Well, it's the same guy. He's lining up out wide. We got a little trick up our sleeve here. This could be this is a direct snap to Charlie Alt. Good old-fashioned football here.
Interesting play call here.
Warner goes under center.
Quick kick maybe? Fake? It's the Fumaruski.
No, he just direct snap, a little quiet snap. Yep. Direct snap to Warner, and they just push the pile forward.
First down.
That's impressive, too, because, again, Coopersville's front line are no small potatoes.
Right. Just like their offensive line. Probably some of the same players. So,
I like it. That's some creativity right there.
Coach Chapman kind of digging deep there in the playbook. Again, big rivalry. I mean, I know Coach Chapman wants to win this game. It's been a while since we played Coopersville. So,
well, and not to mention first game of the conference.
Yeah, yep. Dropping back to pass over the middle.
Ooh, threw it behind him, but he hung on and took the hit.
Yeah, that was a nice job holding on to that ball.
Nathan Warner.
2nd and 3. So nice job seeing the open receiver there. Grady doing a nice job. Grady stepping in some big shoes. Nick Gordon has left us. And the last few games that I've watched him play, he's performed quite well.
I like his moxie. He, a couple weeks ago, he
not a big guy.
Threw an interception, but came right back, didn't flinch, and threw a long touchdown pass. So, coach's son, assistant coach Brad Busen.
Quick pass. Oh, that's a drop pass. Oh.
You got to catch it before you run.
Yeah, he might have had some territory. Coopersville player was coming up quickly, but if he could have made that one guy move after the catch, maybe a gain. So it's going to be 3rd still and 3.
I'm really thinking the game plan here for Sparta is what we call influence pulling, to get the linebackers out of the way. Their linebackers must read and flow fast because we're pulling away from where the ball's going. Oh, this is an interesting heavy formation again with a direct snap. Student body left,
right.
Charlie Alt.
Yeah. And he's got it. Yeah.
Reading his blocks, getting upfield.
Little power football by Coach Chapman.
Yes. Now, we weren't at the game at Northview. I didn't even watch any film on that. I don't know what the story was, but I don't know if they showed this on film. My guess is probably not.
I would guess not. Again, a non-conference game. And
I like it.
So I know Sparta hung with Northview for quite some time, but Northview went on to win 42-14 last week.
Well, it sounded like a crucial fumbled punt return, kind of took the wind out of the sails. You're getting the ball back, and instead you give up the turnover, and they go down and score.
Oh. I'm going to say that contact, that hit there, popped that ball out. It looks like he had the ball. Yeah. So nice job by Coopersville.
Thrown behind him, though. He had to reach back to make the catch. When he reached back, he got hit.
Yeah.
If that ball's out in front of him, he's not going to get hit like that.
That's tough. And we always, what's the saying, Coach, about if it hits your hands?
If it hit, you got to catch it. If it hits your hands, you catch it.
The
quarterback's got to lead him.
Right. And I think Grady would be the first one to say, man, I that's my bad. That's my bad. So,
yeah, well.
2nd and 10.
When your receiver's getting hit like that, what you going to – you better say, oops, I'll get you next time.
End around here. Wow.
They do flow downhill.
Had to be, yeah, I'm not sure if you can say that's a missing assignment, can you, Coach, when it's just a trick play like that where that's just well defended.
Well, you want to hope that your speed guy can beat their middle linebacker, but that's Isaac Lemieux, senior.
Yeah.
And boy, he sure came downhill.
All right, we've seen some trickery already. What's Chapman got up his sleeve on a 3rd and 14? Scoreboard says 15, so we'll give them credit for that. 3rd and 15.
Maybe a trap. They'll never see it coming.
Draw play, maybe. Screen.
Both linebackers are up. Looks like they're playing a shell coverage behind it. Those linebackers are going to drop.
No, they're going to drop back.
Hey, take the quick.
Yeah. I think Coach Chapman says, you know what, we're going to get what they give us. We'll come out and punt. We'll try to pin them deep. And
Good catch by Warren Gebhardt, but it's going to put you at 4th and 7.
Right. Yeah, that loss of yardage on the reverse was hurtful. But Sparta will punt. Grady at his own 40. We'll call it 39.
Oh, my.
That's a nice punt. You're going to have room to – we
caught
a fair catch. Yeah.
All right, you put him at the 15. I can live with that.
Yeah. That's not what Mel Gray would have done back in the day.
Mel Gray. My favorite kick returner of all time.
Detroit Lion reference number 2. How far? We are 3:48.
Yeah. It's only 2 in the first quarter. We can keep going.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite. The original number 20. He was the original number 20.
No. Mel Gray was 23. The original number 20 was Lem Barney.
Lem Barney, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yes.
I had Lem Barney poster on my wall in my room growing up, man.
Well,
Lem Barney.
So you're Lem Barney, or I'm Billy Sims as a young boy.
Yeah.
The second number 20.
Second number 20. Yep.
I think his rushing records would have been real hard to beat.
Yeah.
Had he stayed healthy.
Yeah.
He was fun to watch. Obviously, nobody beats Barry Sanders.
Coopersville's got the sun shining on them as they're moving right to left.
Running that jet, and Sparta stretched it out really well.
Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Hey, I'd like to welcome Andy Barnum up here in the booth with us. He's spotting
Andy.
for us.
Welcome, Andy.
He's calling the defense for our 8th grade team.
Nice.
We're only giving up an average of 40 points a game. I think he's doing a great job.
We got
just kidding. We're
trips
not
left
bad.
here for Coopersville. They stop and pause for a second. All players look over to the sideline.
Yep. Oh, yeah. They'll check with me. Get the formation. Just straight drop
High
back
snap.
pass.
He's got time to throw, but he's got time to run, too, as well. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to sidestep. And it looks like he probably has the first down.
Not quite. He stepped out short. Big quarterback like that. I'm surprised he didn't put his shoulder down.
Right. What's the play call here, Coach?
Oh, they're going to go power.
Nope. They're going to swing it out.
He's
got room to run, but he's got a no.
Makes a nice play. Sidesteps. Uh-oh, is that going to be late?
That could be. I like the no call.
Yeah.
It was a little bit late, but, I've always talked about that. It's hard to stop that momentum sometimes. And I think if it's intentional, you see the intentionality there, then you throw the flag. But there was no intention there. Coopersville, a little hurry up right now.
Mason Conklin hustled over to push him out. That was a nice hustle by him. Coming from down inside the line.
Little under 3 minutes to go here, quarter number 1. Kind of a quick quarter. The handoff inside.
Yeah.
Got about 3 yards there.
Again, that's not bad for the undersized Sparta D-line.
Yeah. But Coopersville's going to mix it up tonight. I mean, we've seen all kinds of things from them. Quarterback keeper. Quarterback, obviously, number 1 for Coopersville is Owen Manthel. Nice arm.
Always get a nice text from my pal Mark Kingshot. He's home watching the live stream,
Mark.
listening to us. Said enjoying some Sparta football.
It's wide open across the middle. Whoa, and he fumbled it.
Oh, they're going to
call it incomplete. I thought he had a football move.
I was just going to say, did he make a football move?
I thought he had it, and of course, we can't see it from this side. He was stumbling and fumbling and mumbling, as who would say, Chris Berman.
His coach is mumbling now.
But the officials are going to bring it back.
Huh.
That was a nice play call. We had a receiver coming from the opposite side of the field across the middle. So 3rd and long.
Hey, big play right here.
Yep.
Be nice to get off the field.
My guess, seeing they've thrown the ball, they're going to probably throw it again. They do. Drop back to pass.
Sitting in the zone. And they
wide
found it.
open. Yes, sir. You've got the right call there, Jeff. I mean, that.
We're going to add 15 on the face mask, too.
Yeah, you're right. The receiver did a great job finding that open spot in the middle of the field, as you said. Sparta back in a zone defense. So that's a tough one, too, tacking on 15 more. So Sparta having a chance to make Coopersville punt, and now they're pounding on the door again.
Well, their quarterback just sits back there with confidence.
And he's got an arm, got a nice arm.
Oh, yeah. He zipped that right in there. That was a nice slant route, but again, it's find the soft spot in the zone and hit him in stride.
Yeah.
And frankly, his last pass was right on the money too. That was dropped or not fumbled by the receiver. So now they're Coopersville's in the red zone, heading in. Again, red zone is inside the 20-yard line. Where the Lions last year were one of the best in the NFL. And now this year struggling in the red zone. This is where you make your money.
Yeah. I mean, heard a stat today about the Lions that they are 3rd in the NFL in offensive production, but we can't seem to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, getting yards. But yards doesn't matter. You got to get the points on the board.
Quick swing out. Yeah. Sparta needs to take a page out of Coopersville playbook there. Again, we're kind of letting their receivers come to us. We need to come downhill and make a play there.
Charlie Alt's already leading the team in tackles, and he's a cornerback. He plays outside. He should not be making all these tackles.
That's always the coach's concern when your defensive backs are leading in tackles.
I saw him talking to the official out there asking for a hold, and I think he had an argument there.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Yeah. He looks to be one of those guys that'll the bully over somebody. Didn't down here earlier, but he did there. So looks like it's going to be a first down, 1st and goal from about the 3.
Yep, 3-yard line.
So a lot of other Coopersville ties. Matt Spencer, superintendent over Coopersville, former Sparta teacher, Sparta principal, even did some coaching.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd like to say hi to the Spencer family.
What up, Spence? I know you're out there.
I'm sure he's here somewhere. Wave, Matt, if you're listening to us, which I don't think he is. A different guy running the ball there. That's number 2. That's a direct snap to Isaac Lemieux. Good hockey name.
That is a good hockey name.
So they brought their quarterback out, direct snap to him, and he runs in power off the right side, and another 6 points for Coopersville. Sparta's going to need to do something here a little different, or this game's going to get away quickly.
Agreed. That's just a powerful team across from them.
You know, we'll talk a little bit about not statistics per se. I wish we had a statistic guy. Can you do that for us? Oh, where is he? Oh, it's over there. Should have him keep stats for us when we have some numbers.
Yeah, Andy, you got numbers for us? Can you keep stats, too?
But Coopersville, first game of the year, they win, or they played at home against Otsego and won 41-0. Second game, another OK Blue old tradition game against West Catholic, and it was a close, or wasn't a close one. West Catholic beat Coopersville 63-28.
Yeah, they beat the doors off them.
Yeah.
Now, when we never played Coopersville when I was at West Catholic, so I don't know what kind of tradition is there. West Catholic was in the City League for all those years.
Okay. I know when I started coaching back in 2002, that was all part of that OK Blue Conference. It was Coopersville. It was West Catholic. It was Catholic Central.
No, I'm going to correct you there, Doug. We were still in the City League in 2002. It wasn't until 2005
that could be
6 where the City League disbanded. And that was West Catholic,
okay.
Catholic Central.
Sparta take the kickoff. Nice little run back.
Oh, not bad. Oh, he's still
on
his
up,
feet.
Still on.
Still rumbling. Yeah. Oh, now he's going backwards. Okay. Hey, gutsy run up to the 35.
So
after the City League disbanded, then those teams were dispersed amongst the OK.
Okay.
And I was gone at that point. I don't remember where West Catholic.
Right. I just know when both my children played sports. I mean, that OK Blue was a tough conference. Catholic Central, West Catholic,
you ain't
Coopersville. It was tough. And so we've got some of those teams back here in the River City Alliance, teams that are closer to us, Cedar Springs. I'm excited about it. I think it's bringing some more very competitive teams. They're going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. They're going to be tough. Quick pass here by Grady. Nice outside. Looks like close to be a first down. See if the official gives it to him. I think he's going to mark him maybe about 6 inches short. So, and I know back in the day when I was coaching that there was a friendly, well, I think there's always a friendly rivalry between Coopersville and Sparta, but they played for the Friendship Trophy.
The Friendship Trophy.
And I don't know where that trophy is. I just went and asked Joe Davis.
Busted it.
He goes, I saw that Friendship Trophy once up here in the press box, and I don't know where it's at. So if anybody knows where that Friendship Trophy is at, give us.
Won't you be a friend?
Yeah, give us maybe a message on Spartan Nation through our Facebook page. But it would be interesting to find out maybe where that trophy is. So. Well, that's not good. If you're a Tigers fan, 2-0 Orioles, but Tigers have been playing awesome.
Oh my word!
Little help recently by
Twins.
in walk-off fashion too. So it's nice to see meaningful baseball for our Tigers while football season. It looks like we're going to end the quarter here. Teams don't have to go too far when the ball's close to the 50-yard line.
All right, well, let's see if we have a second quarter answer for that first quarter dominance by Coopersville.
So you got second and like less than a foot. Is this something maybe where you open up the playbook a little bit? And
I don't have a problem going
we got
deep.
Trips to the right.
Coopersville's playing a soft front here. They're playing back. Maybe you take what they give you.
And they come up a little bit.
They're blitzing an extra. You got Cochran under. My good.
On his hands. Now that's catchable.
That one's got to be caught.
Yeah.
That one's got to be
Hey, do you remember Stickum back in the day?
Stickum.
Stuff you sprayed on your hands. It's kind of like what kids have today with their gloves.
Right. It comes naturally. Yeah, that was outlawed in the NFL in the 80s at one point.
So third in the same distance. Great play call there. Grady had plenty of time to throw. And you need that with that crossing route.
Coopersville's up a little tighter this time. Yep, just a quarterback lead.
Yep.
Plenty of room.
Fumble.
No. And Coopersville is going to pick up the ball.
Wow.
It's just mistakes here.
Yeah, and that appeared to be a helmet on the ball from up here, and that's tough. I mean, you teach your kids to try to take care of that football. Sometimes that jarness of a helmet on that football. A nice run, too. First down.
Yep.
Moving the ball.
That was going to be a 10-yard gain. And then just like that, the momentum turns.
Yep. Coopersville coming out, taking the ball at their own 42.
So that's the opposite of what you really wanted to have happen to start the second quarter.
Right. So defense has to make a play here. I'd like to see maybe a turnover. Another quick hitter.
Boy,
Right up the middle.
Seam.
Yeah.
And guess who's on that tackle
Yeah.
again?
Is that Charlie Alt?
15 yards downfield.
Oh.
Our man Charlie Alt.
Maybe a little
And
stinger there.
He isn't real happy about that tackle either.
Yeah.
He's down. It looks like a stinger. He's kind of feeling his shoulder area there. And he's tackling a load.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lemieux is big.
Yeah, we don't have that would be nice to have up here. Some details on the player's size and weight, but
They don't do that on these programs anymore. They used to do that for us.
yeah.
I was saying last time.
We used to inflate those a little bit.
That's what I was telling Todd Toporski. I was listed at 5'6". Maybe with my helmet and cleats on.
I don't know if you heard the laughs in the background, but
People say, I thought they said you inflated. Well, if you don't know me, I'm only about 5'4".
Looks like he's up.
Yeah.
Got a
Although
nice
he's holding his shoulder there.
round of applause by he is holding his arm in a little bit. So he'll
Being
get
seen by our
checked by the
vigilant trainer Neil.
Yeah.
Does a nice job. Yeah, that looks like a stinger to me,
Yeah.
Doug, I think.
And we just can't. I mean, we've already got enough injuries on this side of the field. I'm kind of comparing the numbers, looking at Sparta to Coopersville. Definitely Coopersville has the advantage number-wise for their full roster, but we've got a lot of guys banged up, crutches. And, of course, that's something, every football team has to deal with. So,
Of course.
which is nice that the Lions didn't really suffer anything major. Listening to the IR report this morning.
Yeah, they look like they're in good shape.
Nice watching Lemieux run. He kind of gets his feet chopping. It's almost like he's following his blocker, saying, all right, I'm waiting for you, and then he picks a hole.
Sean Van Overen, he's made a few nice plays from his defensive end spot. Another tackle there.
It's country night here at
Student
Sparta
section
Stadium.
looking like
there's
the
a screen.
Sparta.
Got lots of room to run.
Oh,
Still on his feet, heading to the corner. Nice job there. That's number 8.
DeCorn, that's Zach DeCorn with an open field tackle. That was what we call a center screen to a receiver, like a flash screen. They let the defensive line get upfield. The offensive line gets out in front.
Coopersville in a hurry up, trying to catch Sparta off guard a little bit. There's the snap. There's the fake handoffs. Quarterback's going to go to the outside. Bullies his way down past the 5. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from about just shy of the 5.
2nd and 3, they can still get a first down.
They can. I did not see that. Thanks for correcting me there, Jeff. Nice tackle there. Somebody got the shoestrings. Who is that?
Well, Dustin
Getting up
Warner was
there.
first there, but it looks like Van Overen again. Nope. 64. Logan Brooks was
Yeah, nice job, Logan.
at the bottom there.
Yeah.
And they still didn't get the first down, so this is 3rd and short. But
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
guessing
this is 2 down.
two down territory, absolutely. It's seeing what we've seen so far with Coopersville and being able to move the ball, I would highly doubt that they would go for 3 here. So 9:48 to go, quarter number 2. As I mentioned, a lot of cowboy hats and flannel shirts. And
Yeah,
it's
tip of the
country
cap to the
night.
old Sparta rodeo days.
Love
huh?
that. Yeah, love that. Oh, nice
Oh,
job
there we
there.
go. That's a good read, which is going to be a quarterback leadoff tackle. And Mason Conklin knifed through, read it right away, came unblocked.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit more of a decision
Now
here
you
for
kick
Ed.
the coach is talking a little bit, and I think he's gonna kick it.
I don't think so. He's bringing in his receivers because they went power that time,
Yep.
and now they're spreading them back out.
Interesting call. 4th and possible first down, but it's a little longer than they went for it on 4th down on this end.
Curious to see what Sparta's
Coaches
going to
over
be in
here, the coaches are kind of yelling and screaming some signs, some signals, and we're going to get a timeout. That's Coopersville. So Coopersville is going to use their 2nd timeout, only 1 left for the half.
I don't think they're terribly concerned about
I don't think
about
so
it right
either.
now.
But I think Coach Chapman probably like that call because they were something that was not right for Sparta, so they'll have a chance to talk it over.
Well, to me, they looked like they were in a man defense, and it looked like one particular defensive back was kind of in a bracket coverage to their singled up wide receiver. So it looked like Jaden Cochran was helping on the single receiver side. Have we got Charlie Alt back out there yet? Yes. I don't see him out there. Oh, he's still on the sideline talking with trainer and Dr. Dave.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Coopersville regarding any trickery, so maybe something different. We'll see.
Why be
they
tricky
haven't
when
needed
you
to,
can just
right?
power?
They haven't needed to do that yet, but this could be a big stop for
a little different
Sparta.
formation here. They got a wing. They set a jet. Yep, they want to go
in the corner. Wow, that's a great catch. Great defense there too, though, by Sparta.
Nathan Warner was there. He just got outsized for the ball. It's
it's kind of call that jump ball, right? Where you kind of throw it up there and
you just box them out like
basketball, right?
Make a play on the ball.
Kind of put your foot in front of them and turn, and so great job by Coopersville. Very confident going forward on fourth down. The extra point is up, and that's going to be good. So Coopersville out to a quick 21-0 lead with 8:44 to go before halftime.
Everything's working for them.
Well,
they've converted a couple fourth downs deep in the red zone, too.
I think Sparta realized this was not going to be an easy task. Jeff, as you mentioned, the size of Coopersville.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to coach against size.
Yeah, well, especially size that moves. I mean, I've played against some big guys that they don't move, and it's like, okay, we just go around them.
So you're saying when you have a 250-pound guy that can run like a 4.7, 40?
Yeah, those guys are harder to play against, Doug. I'll take those on my team, though. Yeah.
So one thing the Coopersville Broncos have done is quiet this crowd down. It's a big crowd here at Sparta Stadium. Uh-oh. People on the railing are getting yelled at by Joe Davis,
yes.
which I think that needs to be done. I think there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room. If you want to stand on the rail, there's plenty of rail room.
Talking to their young cheerleaders.
Down on this side,
I get it, Mom and Dad, but all right.
See if
Field
Sparta
at the
can
15. Try to get up the sideline again.
Yeah, there's just.
They just take what you can get.
Yeah, there's Coopersville players just waiting. So.
Carson Riley getting up to the 33. At least he's not trying to run sideways and see if he can catch a seam. He's getting upfield, getting 18 yards. Starting at 33 is not bad.
No.
Charlie Alt still on the sidelines, so we'll see what Sparta comes out here looking like. Straight drop back. He's pressured to his, rolling out to his left.
Wow.
On the run, completes it to Dustin Warner.
Yeah, and you know what I just saw here? Number 5 there for Coopersville. See if I can get a name without glasses on.
Deegan Stanton?
Yeah, makes a hit on Grady, and then Grady makes a great play, and Coopersville player picks him up off the ground. I mean, that's just.
Good point, Doug.
Yeah,
good point.
I mean, you don't see that a lot. I mean, I know you want to win, but deep down, this is just a game, so.
It's always a lot easier to be nice when you're up by 21, though.
I guess, yeah.
But you know what? Coach came and he's a good coach, and I know he coaches character too. So, hey, there's a good play, a good hard run, following his blocks. Aaron Merzinski. Hey, opportunities for these young guys.
And nothing.
They took a page out of Coopersville's book. Sorry, Doug, because they pulled guard and tackle. He followed his blockers up through the hole. Looked like he was going to be stopped short, kept the legs churning. Good play.
you can't emulate that game speed in practice. So when players come in and get opportunities, it's nice to see them take advantage of it.
We'll flip in the formation. Tight end and H flip. To the power side. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Oh, no, Coopersville called timeout.
They're going to call their third timeout. So 7:24 to go before halftime. Coopersville is out of timeouts. But like you said before, Jeff, I don't think they're too worried about that.
You know, never do we talk about the offensive line. And yes, they got a big task in front of them, but they're not doing a bad job so far tonight. They've opened some holes, a couple mistakes. Have made the difference here.
Yeah.
So let's give them a shout out. Let's look at our offensive line. Center is number 50, Christian Cruz. We got number 67 out there. That's Blake Steinbacher. We coached him a couple years ago in middle school. Older brother went on to play for Calvin. 57, Jackson Van Oudem is playing on the line tonight. Another one he's a freshman.
Freshman playing, yep.
He ran the ball. He played on the line and ran the ball for us.
I coached his dad back in the day.
Ethan Railsback's out there playing tight end, kind of an H tight end, along with Dustin Werner as the H-back. Who else we got out there, Coach Barnum? Let's give a shout-out to this line. Running wide. Good run.
Oh, nice hit.
Yeah, but they stymied him pretty quickly.
Yeah, Coopersville doing they're defensively, they're very sound and fundamentally, they come ready to play. I mean, they're not shy about anything.
Mason Conklin and Logan Brooks also filling out that offensive line.
Yeah, you mentioned, you're right. Those guys, day in and day out, they're in the trenches, and not a lot of recognition. They won't see their names in the newspaper, of course, unless they do some. Oh, nice little.
All right, quarterback boot.
Going down deep.
Oh, that's a great pitch and catch right there.
They're going to say he's inbounds.
That is a toe drag swag, like Nate Burleson would say. Rolling to his right, the left-handed quarterback throws that deep flag route where only Jaden Cochran can get it.
And Jaden Cochran had a few drops earlier, but that totally made up for those drops. That was a great pitch and catch, as they say.
Yeah, great pitch and catch. That makes up for the behind the bag or behind the throwing it behind them and a drop. Yeah.
So
good. Maybe they'll get the juice flowing here.
So talk about how important putting points on the board right now would be, Coach.
Well, you got to go into halftime with some positivity.
Yeah. Looks like Sparta's going to call a timeout because Coopersville doesn't have any.
Right. Now there's still plenty of time. For Coopersville to get the ball back and go back down and score. I wouldn't hate slowing things down here if I was Sparta. I don't want to give them much time to come back.
Talking about scores earlier, like I mentioned, Coopersville has lost to West Catholic. That's their only loss, but Coopersville did beat Lowell.
Tight game last week.
Yeah, Lowell is always a powerhouse, and of course in the new conference with us as well. Probably from a student population, maybe one of the bigger schools in the River Cities Alliance.
Well, Sparta is definitely one of the smaller ones, Sparta and Allendale. But they're well coached. Program's growing. Now we got a strength and conditioning coach.
What do we have? Oh, we got another extra player on the field.
Oh, that's going to be too many men in the huddle.
Yeah.
And there is one of those.
Yeah, those are the things you just, when you're behind, you can't afford to do. And I'm not sure why. It was like the last second, like, hey, you're not supposed to be out here. Get off the field. So.
I may have said, stay in there. They might not notice.
Is that same penalty that the NFL has that you can't break the huddle with 12?
Can't break the huddle with 12.
Okay.
Yep.
So it wasn't necessarily a delay of game with 12 guys on the field. So tough call for Sparta. It's going to back them up 5 more yards. They're at their own. They're at Coopersville, 38.
And that's different than hold.
Yeah.
Because it's
an aggressive, right?
It's pre-snap. It's self-inflicted. It's very avoidable.
Drop back pass. Got him over the middle, but a little bit behind him again.
Yeah, threw behind him again, but he was under pressure that time. Still, got to step up, deliver that pass on time. He's leaning back, throwing off his back foot there. Give a shout out to our offensive line, but that D-line put the pressure. Yeah, 2nd and long. Not where you want to be living.
Power football up the middle. You might hear some, not sure if I would agree with that call. You talked about slowing it down, which they did there, but not much to get back on 2nd down. So it's going to be 3rd and about 13.
Well, again, now you got Coopersville playing a kind of an umbrella coverage or a shell coverage, so they got guys back. But you got to block the defensive line, and RO line did not get them blocked that time. Third and long. What's Sparta got in the bag here?
Yeah, that play takes a little too long to develop. And when Coopersville runs downhill like that, that's just a difficult play to make.
Right. They did have Lemieux squatting on Cochran, so they had 2 guys over the top playing a deeper zone. And
so will Sparta go for this since they're into Coopersville territory?
Well, there's
2
ways to look at it. You go. I don't.
Isn't there always 2 ways to look at it?
I don't want to give them the ball. Sometimes there's not. You say, I don't want to give them the ball at the 36 with 5 minutes to go.
Right.
Or you say, we're down 21.
Right.
Let's go get this.
Yeah.
Sparta's going to use their second timeout.
So talking about size of schools, Coach, I'm going to kind of briefly talk about what we have in the conference. So Sparta sits at an enrollment of 809. And let's see what happened here. We will check. And Coopersville is at an enrollment of 873. So
that's close.
Yeah. And I think that was one of the reasons why they've always played against you there.
I bet their enrollment outweighs our enrollment, though. They got some big boys over there.
So if we go pound per enrollment, per student?
Let's go by weight, not number.
4th down here. Going to set the little screen up there, and Coopersville has it sniffed out. So.
Yep, absolutely. Just too quick, too aggressive, smart, reading it right away.
Cedar Springs sitting at 964.
I didn't realize Cedar was that big.
I know they've been growing lately. Allendale, you said, was kind of closer to us.
I believe they're the smallest.
Yeah, Allendale's at 784. So
okay, that's
again,
still
all kind of close. All kind of close.
What's Lowell?
Lowell, I would think
1,000?
might be the biggest. Yeah, maybe.
Greenville.
1030.
Okay.
In Greenville, not playing too well. 0-2 so far this year.
0-3.
0-3.
Where have we done 4 games?
Greenville's at 1,046. So.
Greenville's biggest.
Looks like it. And Kennewaw used to be always, again, another team Sparta played a lot. Kennewaw is at 966. So, yeah, we're definitely on the lower end.
second smallest. But none of those enrollments are.
No.
They're all
Right.
They're all close.
And it's, and I'm not sure how you can, well, I know why, because you have a better pool to pull from for your football team, but
so Coopersville just still got their whole playbook opened right up to them. Not doing anything differently than what they've been doing.
Yeah, a lot of time for Coopersville to take it in for a 28-point.
Sparta's adjusted
lead.
their front. They've got only 3 down linemen with 4 linebackers across, and then their secondary with 4. So it looks a little softer here. But if those linebackers come right, that's quarterback keep. They're just it's just too much in the middle there.
It's that offensive line as you alluded to most of the night, and if anything, that's just going to tire our guys even more. Just looked over here to my left and noticed that Joe Davis, who's our PA announcer, has just turned on almost like a nightstand light over there. It's getting a little dark in here, so
how quaint.
I'll have to go give him a hard time after this.
Straight drop.
Yeah,
for
a lot of
Coopersville.
time to throw.
That one's going to get picked off.
It does.
That one is going to get picked off. There's some positivity for Sparta.
Yeah. That's big. That's
Nathan
big.
Warner.
Yeah. I think if Sparta doesn't even score here, that's some momentum taking into the locker room for the half.
Well, 3:44 with 1 timeout left. If I'm Sparta, I'm thinking we got to go score because we get the ball coming out in the second half.
Yeah, great job by Sparta. Even though Sparta really didn't have any pressure on the quarterback, I think the quarterback missed through that a little bit, but that happens, and good for Sparta.
Well, it's good coverage because Warner played the deep third, and it looked like there was single coverage on that receiver underneath, and the quarterback said, "Hey, I got a one-on-one there. I'm going to my guy," and threw a little high, and Warner was there to make the play.
Good crossing route. Wow, did he hold on to that? He did.
He did. Looks
Wow.
like he got hit before that ball
Paid
arrived.
the price.
Jaden Cochran with that good slant. Or maybe you call that a skinny post.
They might try to bring somebody in for him because he looks like he's. Well, maybe
They
he can
said,
shake
"No,
it off. Nope,
you
I'm good.
cannot come out of
I'm
the
good.
game, Jaden."
I'm good. So
I had his
Sparta,
mom in youth group when I first got to Mamerlin Lutheran years ago. She was a high schooler. She was tough. Tough soccer player from Algoma Christian.
Sparta in a hurry up, even though plenty of time to get down the field.
Oh, there was a
shoestring
seam there.
tackle
Just
there.
tripped up. Brzezinski just couldn't get those feet up. Still haven't seen Charlie Elk come back. I don't even see him on the sideline now.
Maybe he's under the tent somewhere. Oh, no, that's NFL.
Back in the locker room. The doctors were spending, trainer and Dr. Dave were spending quite a bit of time with him. So I don't know if.
Yeah.
I like when they say in the NFL, he's questionable to return. Always questionable.
Always questionable. So second about 8.
Clock ticking with 2.5 to go. Backside.
Gonna try it. Oh,
Whoa, that was.
positive yards. Almost lost the ball there.
Oh, I was waiting for impending disaster. And Busen had that quarterback sixth sense, felt it behind him, and he tucked and ran. If that ball comes, if he raised his arm to pass, I think that's a fumble.
That's an athletic play right there. So 2 minutes to go. No 2-minute warning in high school football.
That's what we call a lookout block from an offensive lineman, too. When you know you've been beat and the quarterback's about to get hit, you yell, "Look out!" You never want to hear that.
No. Rollout pass.
Running that rollout again.
That's going to be a first down.
Good play. Oh, they're going to mark him. No, I think they got him. They got him. Yep. Right at the sticks.
Yep.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Nathan Warner. Having his name called quite a bit.
What I haven't seen Coopersville do much of, Coach, is any type of blitzing at all. But obviously, maybe don't really need to do that.
They've brought an extra defender on a couple occasions, bringing 5. But mostly they're keeping everything.
Right.
They're staying back. And then they read the ball and go get it quickly.
Right.
And they trust that they're going to stop the run with their front 4. All those beef eaters down in the middle.
A couple of whistles here being blown. Sparta going to call another their last time out, maybe?
No, Chap is looking for a clock reset because I don't know if they kept the clock winding. This might be a clock reset here.
Looks like they're
Chap looking for a little extra time.
I'm not seeing any call up to the booth.
Yeah. Chap saw it. He knew.
That's a good extra 12 seconds. That's a play, maybe 2.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. He stepped out of bounds at 1:30. They didn't stop the clock.
Quick hitter outside.
Got out of bounds, though. Positive yards out of bounds.
Almost looked like Coopersville playing a little softy here, Coach. Maybe just, kind of don't want to force the issue too much. So kind of give. And Sparta's taking, as you mentioned earlier, Sparta's taking what they give them. So some quick outs, quick completions, stops the clock, moves the ball.
Yeah, 5
Hopefully
yards.
move the chain next. So
that was Warren Gebhardt taking the hit and getting out of bounds.
Yeah,
Good catch.
that play only took 4 seconds off the clock.
Well, they've been playing off with their corners. Don't get beat deep.
Another out. Just over his head there.
Yep.
Stops the clock. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 yards to go. I'm kind of guessing with that amount of time that Chaps might go for it here on 4th down if need be.
Oh, boy. That'd be a tough call. You escape disaster.
Yeah, no timeouts with Coopersville, though. I mean, there's not much.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he
we'll
wants.
see. That's why we get paid the big bucks to be up here and assume what he's going to do. And then.
Wait a minute. Are you getting paid?
Yeah.
I got paid in pizza.
Oh, there's that little reverse. Got some speeds.
Trying
got
to
the
get outside.
edge. It's going to be close.
He's gonna be there. That's going to be a first down and out of bounds. Good job by Cochran. Sometimes these kids want to get more yards and they cut up inside and they get tackled in the field of play.
Well,
we talk about being football smart. That was football smart right there.
And great job knowing. I mean, there's no chain on this side. You don't know where the first down is. So knowing what he had to get for the first down, he got just enough. Now we have another whistle. We have another clock issue maybe, or?
Jeez, if only we were at home. Who's running this clock?
I don't know. We've got.
It's not the Michigan State clock operator from the old Jeff Smoker, TJ Duckett days. Remember that 1 second play?
Oh my God, yes. I was actually watching that game when that happened. Might be no hold there. Good job not holding that guy. Come back for the ball. Nice job.
Busen is rolling to his right and throwing dimes.
Don't know if he got out of bounds, though.
He did. They called him out of bounds.
Wow.
Good catch by Gebhardt. Looked like there could have been a little hold on the our right tackle there.
Yeah, but I think he kind of pulled back soon enough that no call was made there.
And he did the smart thing by not raising his hands.
Yeah, like I didn't do anything. Not me.
That's automatic guilt right there by an offensive lineman.
Sparta on the move, 1:07 to go here. This would be huge if we could put points on the board before halftime. I believe Sparta gets the ball. I'll start in the second half as well.
That is true.
There's that rollout pass again. Another job out of bounds. That might be a late hit.
Oh, he threw him down late. He's not going to flag it.
Wow. Yeah, he was out of bounds. Yeah.
That was unnecessary. You got an argument there. However, positive yards, first down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't believe they're giving us the sidelines the way they are.
They are, and you mentioned it before. They're playing very soft on the corners with no pressure. Now, of course, with Grady kind of rolling out, that's tough sometimes. But
you're right. When your quarterback's on the move, he's hard to pinpoint.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coopersville dials up a blitz from one of those safeties.
They did it earlier.
Nope, still
There's
playing
that
soft, rolling. It's just.
Wow.
That's a great play.
He is threading a needle out there. Like my simile there, my metaphor?
I do. I like it. Logan Hancock peeled back. All the flow of the defense ran to take away those sideline routes. And Logan Hancock came back.
Yeah. Clock stops for the first down. Clock started back up. 50 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Can get a first down by the 2-yard line. There's a straight drop back pass
they brought
over
extra
the
that
middle.
time.
They got an incomplete pass.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
Almost
thrown
intercepted.
in the middle of the field.
Intended for Logan Hancock again. You can still play the middle of the field. You can even run the ball if you're inclined.
Yeah, but
you got to time out.
Yeah.
So every now and again, our camera pans the student section. We don't necessarily see that, but I have gotten word that many of our first place boys tennis team members are in the student section. So shout out.
Nice.
To our boys tennis team.
Yeah, that program has blossomed. Tammy Knassen, former coach, has done a great job building that program. She's retired. And unfortunately, I can't tell you who the coach is right now, but doing a great.
Oh, goodness. Now what's Chad's last name?
It's quarterback keeper up the middle.
So
down
now
to the 5. Now gotta have to use that timeout.
Oh, they're going hurry up. They're going 2 plays for 1 here.
Nope. Looks like they end up calling the timeout.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah. So, Coach, at this point then, now you're at the 5. Are these passing downs now? Are these, you don't have a lot of time.
I'm at the 20. We got 28 seconds.
You're at the 6-yard line.
I mean, if I feel confident about a running play, I'd run it. But I'd have a second play ready to go. Of course, it's 3rd down. I mean, it really – so to answer your question, yes, it's a passing down. It's a passing down. But if you do run it, you better have a second one ready to go.
And you have to avoid the sack.
Oh, heavens, yes.
Yep.
That's the absolute worst thing you could have here. Because then you got to hustle your field goal unit on if you get sacked. Shout out to our pal Todd Toporski.
Hey, Todd.
Traveling to Wisconsin for a wedding this weekend. That's why he's not joining us up here. Safe travels, Todd and Marcy. I'm sure you're listening right now.
Yeah, I was listening last night on my way home.
Good.
Yeah, I remember
Good.
I texted you guys.
You guys did. Yeah, you did. That was very kind.
Yeah. Had a wedding rehearsal to go to. It's a throw. You're going to go to the corner. He's got him open. No. Wow, there's some contact, but they're not going to call it. What do you think about that no call?
I felt like that was okay.
Okay.
I felt like that was okay.
All right. But, that was a great placement. It wasn't going to be picked off.
No.
Love the play call. So it's going to be 3rd down.
No, we're at 4th.
4th down. Excuse me. 4th down. So they are going to try to put some. They're going to go for it.
You can still get a first down here.
They need to hurry up. I'm not sure. I wish we had a play clock somewhere, but.
Just watch that referee in the back of the end zone. He'll tell you when his hand goes up, there's 10 seconds. When he gets to 5, he'll start counting with his hand.
Drop back pass. There's some pressure.
That's going to get.
Oh! We might have seen 7 the other way, Coach, on that.
Very fortunate. That was
very fortunate. Very fortunate. My guess is Coopersville will come out, and they will take that knee and go into the halftime with a 21-0 lead.
Yep. I don't hate having a 21-0 lead.
No. But I think Coach Chapman's going to go in at halftime and say, boys, we did some really good things on that last drive. I mean, we didn't put points on the board, and that, as we mentioned earlier with the Lions, that's what it's about. But it was nice to see the movement. And, playing what Coopersville was giving you. I mean, giving them the out. So they're
there's the knee.
Wow.
That's going to take us to the half.
They even snapped it.
I'd say the story of the half here, Doug, is finishing. Sparta had an opportunity to get Coopersville off the field in that first drive on 4th down. Couldn't get off the field. Yeah, and if we could send our online reporter down and meet with Coach Chapman on the way to the locker room. I've thought about that. Can we get interviews?
If we could do that, I bet you he'd say the exact same thing, that we couldn't finish tonight or finish that half. So I'm sure that will be part of his talk there at halftime. So
finish a drive. Get off the field on defense.
Yeah.
And finish a drive on offense.
Yeah. So Jeff and I are going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in about 15.
Pizza time.
Cadence Norman and Alana Van Streen. Is your band ready? The Sparta High School Marching Band is under the direction of Samuel Beeson. The band is excited to be back this fall, looking forward to another successful season of performances in the Michigan Competing Band Association. The band will be hosting the Sparta Marching Band Invitational right here in Sparta Stadium on Saturday, October 5th. The band is a consistent state finalist in Flight 4 at the CBA competition. You can see their final product of the 2024 production at CBA State
We're ready anytime you are. All right, welcome back to half number 2. Sparta will be dropping back and moving right to left. We'll take, I'm on that court, I think.
Right to left across your radio dial. Did you love when they would say that?
I did. Ernie Harwell and George Kell. Well, no, I'm sorry.
That's baseball.
I'm that wrong sport there, but okay. We'll go with Keith Jackson. I mean, was there a better voice of football?
Nelly.
Keith Jackson.
I did with Todd last week. I did the Brett Musburger. You're looking live at Spartan Stadium.
Yeah. I like what she referred to earlier, Jeff, about this setup. They're kind of scrunched together.
Yep, kick it down in the corner and keep them down there. And Sparta's just getting what they can.
So then they bring all this little cut up the middle. Nice run back.
Sure,
up
take
to the
it
30.
36, 37. Whoa, let me tell you about Keith Jackson. Now you got Keith Jackson in my head. Want me to get into some John Madden? See, because here's a team, Coopersville, and they kick it down in the corner. They want to hit you, boom, keep you down in the corner. All right, I'll stop.
That was he was a man of class. I'll tell you what, he could do a coach and
oh goodness, yes.
He was an entertainer. Sparta first and 10.
Little hammer ball right there. Little hammer
nice
ball.
Little opening
counter.
there. So great run.
Mm-hmm.
About 15 yards on the first play from scrimmage here, starting the second half.
Yep. Again, Coopersville playing that passive backside defense. Sparta brought their H-back and an offensive lineman pulling the other way.
Now, Coach, would that be something that they saw on, some of their spotters said, hey, first play of the game, and this is what we're going to do?
I just think they're trying to find an identity of what'll work. Here comes that safety coming up. Oh, and he missed it.
Yeah.
But
there's
defensive lineman number
slew
25.
of Broncos there to make the stop.
Number 25 tackled number 25. So they brought that safety off the edge. I was wondering if they were going to start bringing him, and Sparta had to account for him. Well, actually, he missed the tackle, but he slowed him up enough where
his teammates could make a play.
Yep. Defensive tackle could slip off a block and make a play. Actually, I don't know where he came from now, where number 25 was lining up.
Snap on 2nd and 10. Roll out back this side towards us. Doesn't see any. He's going to run out of real estate and just throws it away. Like to see that ball go more out of bounds if he's throwing that ball away.
That was not throwing it away. That was living dangerously right there. Coopersville has adjusted to this rollout, this reverse rollout pass that Sparta has, and they've shut down those routes pretty well now. Yeah.
And we say that this game, I mean, maybe in all sports, but it's a game of, you go in at halftime and you talk about what was working, what's not working, and how you're going to adjust, making those adjustments.
A game of adjustments, the chess match.
Yeah,
that's why football's so great.
Yeah. Even when you bowl, adjusting for the oil on the lanes. Where did I come up with that one?
Okay, that's a bowling reference. That if you're doing Doug Davis bingo at home, you got the bowling reference.
3rd and 10. Going to roll back. He's directing his receiver there. Comes back to the ball.
Come back, yep.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. This is and this looks copycat to what they were doing just before halftime.
I think they'd really like to run the ball well on first down to open up everything instead of being forced on those long 2nd and long, especially 3rd and long, obvious passing downs. Yeah,
and Jaden just did, again, another great job finding the open spot, coming back to the ball.
Coming back, yeah. Maybe that was designed a sticks route. I'm not sure it was because he came back. There's that counter.
Looking for the outside.
Not
much there.
He was indecisive.
Yeah, you can't on that. Coopersville comes down here so far. You have got to make a decision and go.
Listen, get one, get two, but don't be indecisive, man. You got one shot.
Uh-oh. Is that a little M&M?
I was wondering if you're going to pick up on that, DJ Doug. Not miss your chance.
All right, second down and about 12. Ball's at Coopersville 34. I'm going to say 36. I think I got that wrong on the clock. I am right, 36, right?
36-yard line, yeah.
Quick pass. Oh,
Oh,
little
he wasn't
miscommunication there. Yeah, I think they weren't on the same page.
And again, getting across the 50 into the opponent's territory and now making
Yeah,
mistakes.
shooting ourselves in the proverbial foot.
Well, good use of the word proverbial. I like to tease our young people about the vernacular they use, always using the word literally. They would say, we are literally shooting ourselves in the foot. And I would say,
Yeah.
we are not literally shooting ourselves in the foot.
That comes up frequently in my classroom, figuratively or literally. So
Misuse of the word literally drives me figuratively insane, Doug. All right, 3rd and 12. Another rollout.
yeah, this is going to be a tough
rolling
play.
into
Throws it
trouble.
up. Yeah, that's
And he's rolling. Poor Dustin Werner's trying to block the edge, keep him in the pocket, and Buson's rolling into danger.
This has to be, I would say, 4-down territory. 21-0, 9:33
Yeah, why
to
not,
go.
right?
Yeah, you've done some good things. Possibly punting it in the end zone comes the 20. It's a net of 10, 16 yards. So yeah, let's go for it.
That Coopersville secondary rolls hard to that rollout pass. I wonder if they have a little throwback, something throwback the other way.
Yeah, something to catch them off guard for sure.
Although, again, they're playing this umbrella zone. But if you get them rolling hard. Oh, he
Got
has
him!
it. He's
That's going to be a
take it into
touchdown!
the end zone.
Wow!
Touchdown, Sparta.
Sparta on the board.
He floated that over the safety's head. What a great play.
In stride. And you know what? We're going to pay a compliment again to that offensive line.
Yep.
He had a lot of time to throw the ball.
And he stayed in the pocket that time.
Yep.
Good pitch and catch
so
to
that's
Nathan Warner.
Yeah, that's a team touchdown right there.
All right.
So just like that, Sparta takes the
Point after is good.
the opening kickoff of the second half, marches right down the field on 4th and long, able to connect across the middle for the touchdown. So with 9:26 to go in quarter number 3, Coopersville 21, Sparta 7.
Boy, that's got to feel good on the sideline. Now we get some hugs, get some high fives.
Yeah.
There we go. Just got to break that glass, Doug?
Yeah. We've talked about this a lot, that sometimes, success breeds confidence. And all of a sudden, now you've got a few successes. We had that before halftime. We've just scored a touchdown, moving the ball down the field against a very good Coopersville team, and we're only down 2 scores.
Yeah. And now you're thinking, okay, let's get a stop and get.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the key thing right now, a stop. We need to get a stop. A 3-and-out would be huge.
Yeah, see, because here's the team, Sparta, when they score, they feel better. That was my John Madden.
Little squib kick here right up the middle.
Oh, that took a nice Sunday hop.
Right into his arms.
All right, good open field tackle.
Nice coverage there. Ball back to the 33. So that's where Coopersville will come onto the field and see if they can reciprocate the score by Sparta. Of course, we don't want them to, but.
No, let's not wish that. Hey, good tackle on that kickoff by Ben Ladner.
Yeah, nice job, Ben.
Well, Coopersville coming on that spread set. 3 wide receivers to our bottom here.
They haven't shown a lot of, a lot of similarity. That handoff there. Sometimes, they're going outside. He's got some speed on the corner. I think he's got some Spartans that's going to knock him out of bounds, and they do. But that's not what you want to see on the first play from scrimmage for Coopersville on their first play of offense in the second half. So you had that momentum, and all of a sudden, Coopersville takes the ball to the outside and into Sparta territory. Currently, looks like about the 31-yard line.
Boy, Sparta playing this three-man front.
And Coopersville in that hurry-up as well. So no time, no rest for the weary, as they say. So. Another opening up the middle. That's just that power football.
Well, and again, we're only playing a three-man front. We're daring Coopersville to run it up the middle at us, and they are. I don't know if that's a personnel thing or, I mean, Chap's coached a lot more football than I have. They're tough to defend, so anything you do out there,
You're going to throw the ball here. There's a little screen there, right up the middle.
That's the third time we've seen that center screen.
Takes it down to inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Coopersville.
So we were saying, 3 and out would be great. Well, so much for that idea.
Yeah. Again, if Sparta can do something here, we had a turnover earlier or late towards the end of the first half. So maybe a fumble, maybe an interception in the end zone. You never know. So. It's just bullying over people. So, again, giving credit to that offensive line from Coopersville, who's just humongous.
Powerball. Sean Van Over, nice job getting the tackle, but after a 5-yard gain, just going to go straight at him. He's going to walk in.
Yeah.
Not much resistance.
Almost
right
too
there.
easy there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. How we're not, well, it's hard when you don't have the bodies, when your team's beat up, and when Coop is so big and strong.
Extra point is good. I like the leg on the Coopersville kicker there. That might come in handy. Coopersville looking right now to be a team that will make the playoffs this year.
Oh, yeah, they're perennial right now.
Yeah.
Again,
Hey,
a couple shout-outs, Doug. We got some answers,
we do.
by the way.
We
got
do.
some answers. Apologies to Chad Wagner.
Sorry, Chad. That was my fault. So, Chad Wagner.
I played some basketball in the morning with Chad. He shows up every now and again, and I just always know, hey, Chad.
Yeah.
Chad Wagner, the tennis coach,
Yeah.
leading the first-place Spartans.
Yeah, nice job.
And Spartan alum and current teacher Jordan Morse says he believes the
Friendship
trophy is probably being housed at Coopersville, if anywhere, and it was beyond repair. Could have been tossed out when they stopped playing them.
Yeah, but I like what you mentioned. That might need to be revived. Somebody's got to find a new friendship trophy that with Coopersville Sparta as part of a new league now. They're going to play each other every year now. So.
What do we get? How about we get Mr. Crawford in his art class to
that would be great.
One.
Design one and create one. Maybe.
Come on, Don. What do you say?
Yeah.
So thank you for all of you who are out there listening and following along on the live stream. Yeah. And when you have our phone numbers, you can text us.
Short kick there. It's number 8.
I like that was a Mel Gray style return right there. Get the ball and go right upfield.
That's Zach DeCorn.
Zach DeCorn looking good.
One of the cool things I like to see, Jeff, as I sit here and watch a lot of current students out here that are here for youth night, but seeing former students that are playing in the game. Zach DeCorn, a former student, Isaiah DeCover, also another former student in my classroom. So seeing them go from 10 years old to where they're at now it's a pretty neat thing. It's one of my reasons for teaching, just seeing how kids grow. I mean, not just size, but maturity.
Yeah, that's fun.
Let's see what Sparta can do here. 1st and 10, and a quarterback keeper here. We've got
well, he's really covering that ball when he gets around the edge too. Good for you.
Yeah, Grady.
Busson, good for you.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting up a little slow here.
Well, the Coopersville guy is a little. Busson's ginger, but that Coopersville guy is down. His throwing hand is. Oh, and he's laying down.
He's down too.
Oh no. And another Sparta player is getting stretched out at the 30. Boy, that was a rough play right there for both sides.
Yeah. This doesn't appear to be one of those cramp nights. Did you ever have one of those planned? Well, everybody was cramping up, and
I never really
we had
ran
them
fast enough to get a cramp.
Um,
Hey, we have fireworks off in the
yeah,
distance.
we do. You know what? I saw the first one right after we scored our touchdown, so I don't know if they were waiting for that touchdown or just waiting to get dark. So
Timing was right. It is Apple Fest here.
it
in
is
Sparta.
Apple Fest. Thanks for bringing that up, Jeff. So those listeners that you don't have to like apples, but it's a great opportunity to head downtown and.
Wait a minute. You don't have to like apples. We're on Sparta live stream. Hold on now.
And I
Doug.
teach at Appleview, right?
Appleview.
Yeah.
You have to like apples. And listen, don't be buying those Washington apples.
No.
You get those Michigan Sparta grown,
That's right.
Kent City grown,
Right.
On the ridge apples.
Yes, sir.
That's who we are.
We have one of our custodians at Appleview brings bushels every day from her orchard, and what's the real good apple?
Oh,
they're all
the
good.
Honeycrisp.
The Honeycrisp, little sweetness to those, and
Sweetness and crunch. You betcha.
I'm gonna try to convince my wife to make an apple pie. So,
Ooh,
so I do.
The ladies
I
at
do.
church, Doug. The ladies at church who've been making pies for years will tell you spies are for the pies. A good spy apple is what you want in a pie.
Okay. All right. Got to trust the old church ladies for sure.
They know.
Yeah, second down and about 3.
Houston
Right up
back
the
in
middle. Oh, he's stuck quickly. He's going to maybe
that's got to be a
back to the line
taunt
of
right there.
scrimmage.
That no taunt.
Yeah, they've let them play a little bit tonight.
Hey, and that's a man tackle right there. Number 55 from Coopersville.
He's a
just
big boy.
through Dustin Warner, who is
big as well.
Yeah, big, strong, and fast.
But I'm just looking at the guns on 55, man. He's he's built.
He's put together.
See if we can give a name with that 55. Looks like J.J.
Hurtis.
Who's
He hurt us all right.
He's he's a senior.
I'm gonna guess that some of
Shotgun
these guys are
formation,
going,
a quick hitter on there. Nice job.
Oh, and a good block
nice
around
move
the
out.
edge.
Yeah.
Jaden Cochran, nice job blocking. Blocking Cochran.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm on a roll with these puns and rhymes now. Good pitch and catch. A quick stop route to the sticks.
Yeah. Nathan,
turned upfield, caught a block from Cochran.
And
Well done.
Nathan Warner, a nice job, with the yak on that. After the catch, man, he made some nice moves to gain some additional yardage. So it'll be first down for Sparta, sitting about the 39-yard, we'll call it 38-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play.
I would say 33. That's my fault. That's a long pass, but plenty of time.
All
Wow,
those
that
long
defensive
passes.
back, was he in the end zone on that? I mean, that took a long time to develop, but good read there by Busen.
Yeah. Listen, that cornerback's not going to get beat deep.
No.
But that does make me nervous. That ball's in the air a long time, going from one hash to the other sideline. But good play, good ball, Busen. Good catch, Warren Gebhardt. And Warren's also the backup quarterback. They were quite a quarterback battle over the summer and in camp, and they said it was a fair battle, and Busen won it. But good for Warren getting out there being receiver.
Mm-hmm. Going
Little jet.
out to the edge there with Dustin. First down.
Warner on the jet sweep. Just, getting that first down, moving those sticks. All right.
Sparta first and 10 at Coopersville 21.
Here we go close to the red zone again. Let's see if they can make good.
Yeah, moving the ball easily right now against Coopersville. Drop back pass. Going to try to go to the end zone.
He's got
him. Oh, that's going to be a flag. Yep.
That's pass interference right there. That is. Yep. That's the right call.
And in high school football, that's not a spot foul. So that will be a 10 or is that a 15-yard penalty?
That's going to be 15.
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And Jaden Cochran's cramping up again. I did get a cramp in my calf a couple times.
Yeah, that's the
when I was playing basketball, and it was so bad. So I'd be going to the park, long summer days, play for hours. And one time I went to jump, and I felt it in my calf, and I looked down, and it looked like my calf was imploded.
Oh, wow.
It was the strangest thing.
Yeah.
And I stopped freaking out. I was like looking down at my calf going, that is weird. Never mind that it hurt. Got it out, started playing again, and it happened again. And I said, I guess I'm done. I need to go drink some water.
Yeah, that's what I've always been told. It's usually a hydration issue.
Correct.
So making sure that you've got – I mean, you do still have to get it stretched out, what he's doing right now.
Calm that thing down.
So
I'd never seen a muscle do that.
And,
twice it happened to me.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward looking for sure. So.
Well, Jaden's up and back to the sideline. He's going to have to sit out a play, I think.
I believe that is the rule. So injury
He's had
come
a heck
out
of a
one
game
play.
today,
He's
too.
had a great game. Both Grady and himself kind of.
Spreading the ball around, though.
Yeah,
Warren's caught some passes.
He has, and you have to.
Warren Gebhardt's caught some passes. Warner's seems to be our big play guy right now. Hey, good news on the baseball front. Red Sox are ahead of the Twins. Tigers have to get ahead of the Twins.
Yeah, because they
own the
don't
tiebreaker.
have the tie. Well, Tigers don't have the tiebreaker.
Correct. The Twins own the tiebreaker. All right, so that's going to bring a first down. Oh, no, I guess it was a 10-yard penalty, Doug.
Okay. So
or is it half the distance?
Probably that helps Coopersville because that looked like that was going to be a score.
Yeah.
So first
exactly.
and 10 can get a first
Straight
down, drop back.
Oh,
Plenty of time. Here comes a little bit of pressure. Oh, that's great. Last-minute knockdown by Coopersville. Grady had him open. Coopersville just made a nice play on the ball. Tigers are currently down 6-0 against Baltimore.
I don't like that score.
Yeah, Baltimore. But, if they both go down tonight, they'll still sit. But like you said, we've got to pick up a game and because of the tiebreaker.
So Sparta could technically get a first down here, Doug, just outside
the goal line.
It
looks like that. And I just couldn't see where that guy's standing if he was holding back. But, yeah, it looks like just down inside the one.
Jet to Warner again with a Dustin Warner out in front. See, now that's a nice play. I like that. I feel like Coopersville was slower to react this half.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I mean, Dustin's got some jet burners there on the outside, too. He gets out there pretty quick. My wife down there, she's giving some side comments.
Yeah, she might be onto something. Maybe those big guys are getting tired.
She is a football fanatic. Loves sitting watching Lions football with her every Sunday. Been doing that for many, many years together.
I love it. Love it.
Quick look over to the sideline.
Making the adjustment.
He's not sure what he sees. He's not sure what to do.
5 seconds.
He's looking for. He's going to have to call timeout, isn't he? Yep. Little confusion. Grady's looking over to the side. Wasn't quite sure.
Well, I hate burning timeouts in the third quarter when I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if I can keep all my timeouts in my pocket as long as I can in the second half, I'll do it. But you don't want to make a mistake down here. You've got to get this score.
No, you got to get points for sure.
That timeout just may have bought them Jaden Cochran coming back in the game. He looks like he's walking pretty decently. Yep, he's going to head out to the huddle. Well, there's a positive development from that timeout.
Yeah.
So back to Applefest here, Doug. Festivities downtown Sparta, 12 to 8 all day. Celebrating the harvest, which was a little early this year. Because of the warm
weather. Yeah.
None of our farmers are complaining about the timing. The sooner they get them picked, the sooner they can be done.
Absolutely. But
another good harvest.
But a great, and a great job by I'm not sure. Is that put on by the Chamber of Commerce? I know, or the Downtown Business Association. I know it's some, or maybe it's just everybody as a conglomerate. It's a great opportunity to come down, and there's some arts and crafts. There's all kinds of things going on down at Art Fest.
Shout out to Liz Morris and her team.
Oh, fantastic.
They do so many great things in downtown Sparta. It really is a great place to celebrate. Hey, quarterback keeper on the edge. Looks like that's going to get shut right down.
There was a slogan at one time, wasn't there? Sparta, a great place to live. Something like that.
A great place to grow.
Great place to grow. I stand corrected again.
Listen, man, the fact checkers would be all over us tonight, man.
A great place to grow.
We're not quite the presidential debate, but
Apple reference as well too.
Yes.
So, which I've been shot down for not liking apples, but
hold it. You didn't say you didn't like apples.
I said if the audience didn't like apples.
You said you don't have to like apples.
And I'm not just a plain apple fan. I mean, apple crisp, apple pie, apple strudel,
anything
that's hot with apples. Right. Yeah. Maybe bacon in apples. So there we go. Going to the end zone.
That's
going to be
picked.
Oh!
No, it's not. But at any rate, it's a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs by Sparta. Second time inside the red zone. No points. And, wow, we could have scoring on both those possessions, we could have a 21-28 game. But, unfortunately, it's Coopersville 28, Sparta 7.
Well, though, this Sparta team is really young tonight because they're having to play younger players and bring up JV players because of the amount of injuries on the team. No excuses.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm giving these guys a lot of credit. There's a lot of fight in those dogs out there.
They're very resilient. I mean, Coach Chapman has always been a player's coach, one who gets the kids excited to play. Are they going to make mistakes? Absolutely. Quarterback keeper.
Hey, that's good defense on the edge. It is a good fireworks show at Applefest. We see them right over the
we're seeing two shows tonight. We're seeing the Sparta Spartans along with some fireworks in the background. Sandy, take a picture of the fireworks with the football players.
Yeah, that would be a great shot.
Yeah, let's see if Sparta can start their own fireworks here. Let's get a pick six or a.
Now you're talking.
Little blitz here, right up the middle.
Oh, he's going deep. He's got his man. That's it. Good coverage.
Wow.
That is a great.
You know what?
Catch.
I've got to pay kudos. That catch. Is there any news media people out there? Would we see that on ZZM or Wood TV tonight? That was a catch.
Brooks Haddon, and he's a junior.
Yeah, that was great defense. The offensive guy adjusted, went up and got the ball.
It was. What more can Nathan Warren do? Yep. Tip your hat to Bo Harris.
Oh, there's a go. There's a stop. That's a minus yards there.
There we go. Yeah, but what a throw by Bo Harris. He's a good quarterback. Of the games that we've done, I believe he's the best quarterback we've seen this year.
I think so. I would agree, though I didn't see last week. So.
Logan Brooks, good tackle right there.
Calling his name a few times tonight. Nice job, Logan. Another game tonight in the River City Alliance is Kennewa Hills at Cedar Springs. I believe currently Cedar Springs is leading. But, again, most teams, this is Sparta's first game.
Derek Dyer on the tackle there, Doug, jumping in here. Hey, he just got called up. He played for me 2 years ago on the 8th grade team. Gain of 7, but good tackle, Derek. Yeah, you talk about old students seeing in the stands. Now I'm starting to have some of my middle school players get up on varsity. That's going to be fun to watch.
That is fun. Quarterback keeper.
Sparta
just missed, but nice job. It's going to be short of a first down. It's going to be fourth and about a foot, maybe. Yeah,
I think they got a whole yard. There.
So my guess, they'll stay on the field and
who was it that made that tackle? Jaden Antor
Nice
coming
job.
up. Haven't said that name yet.
There's the quarterback right up the middle.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Nice.
Good tackle,
Nice
but
stop, though. Good
3
tackle.
yards late. I don't believe that was Jaden Antor. I believe Jaden Antor is sitting out this game. Yeah, I think that was DeCorn. Sorry about that. Jaden Antor unavailable tonight. Yeah, DeCorn, number 8. That's the quarter, Doug.
All right, we got one more to go. Third quarter in the books. Sparta down to Coopersville, 28-7. We've seen a lot of good things tonight, Jeff, but obviously still some little things that they need to work on. You mentioned just before half about finishing.
Yeah. Let's end with some positivity here. You know what I want to see? I want to see the Spartan team fight this whole fourth quarter. I mean, Coopersville is a great team. They got the size. They got the experience. I mean, the play that quarterback and receiver made, Harris and
Oh, yeah.
and oh my goodness, the receiver Brooks Haddon. I mean, that's just when you're better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But let's see our guys stand up
Yeah.
and play all 4 quarters.
And my guess is that at that timeout, Coach Chapman pulled the guys and said, let's win this quarter. You know, you can't win the game until you win the quarter. So win the quarter, and if we get some bonus points off of that, so be it. But let's come out and win this quarter. Win the small victories, right? A lot of times that's said by a coach. Win the small victories. So
Quarterback right up the
right
middle.
up the middle, and he's not going to get touched. He's going to go
Nope.
all the way, and he's fast.
Yep, size and speed.
Yep. That's a 49-yard touchdown run by Coopersville. And just like that, extra point pending. Looks like it'll be a 35-7 lead for Coopersville.
Hey, a little update on Charlie Alt. He is got his shoulder pads off with an ice bag on his shoulder, so there was something more than a stinger. Something in his shoulder joint there.
Yep.
Hopefully nothing major.
We'll give you some score updates in the River City Alliance. The Greenville Yellow Jackets have a nice lead over the Allendale Falcons, 28-7.
Why is Greenville purple? Why wouldn't they be green?
Only Jeff would come up with that question. Greenville, could we call them the Greenville Green Jackets? And then they could all have, like, Masters jackets
Green
on.
Hornets.
Or Green Hornets.
Yeah.
Greenville Green Hornets.
You know, I used to play the mascot nickname challenge with Principal Fred Gronke.
College?
Principal Fred Gronke. No, high school.
High school mascots, okay.
Principal Fred Gronke and God rest his soul, legendary athletic director at both West Catholic and Kent City, Jim Schaefer. But I'd go in there for lunches and go talk to those guys, and they'd say a town name, and we'd have to name the mascot. And you could never stump Jim Schaefer, but Fred Gronke and I always had a good time with it. And some of the nicknames of schools in our state are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Of course, you have the famous Upper Peninsula Waters Meet Nimrods.
Yep.
I have a T-shirt of the Nimrods.
Nice kick there down to the 11. Sparta running the ball back. Far side of the field along Coopersville sideline. Will be stopped short of the 30. Just kind of checking out scores here again. Interesting in score here. Spring Lake has a 4-point lead over West Catholic in the
shock
fourth
score of the night.
quarter.
Interesting. A little more about nicknames. The Upper Peninsula always seem to have the best nicknames.
Yeah.
The Ishpeming Hematites for their rock mining history.
Yeah.
The Bessemer Speed Boys and Speed Girls. And then maybe my favorite, Gwynn, little town outside of Marquette.
Yep.
You know their nickname?
No.
The Model Towners.
The Model Towners. Somebody's got, that's got to be printed somewhere or posted somewhere. Quarterback keeper to the outside, nothing there. I've got one for you here. I'm not going to have you
name me a town, and I'll give you the
am.
mascot.
I'm going to do that right now because I'm looking at scores here. So here's one for you. Edwardsburg.
Oh, yeah, the Eddies.
The Eddies.
You betcha.
Edwardsburg. Eddies. All right, let's see.
Oh,
Let's see if we can stump them.
We've got another Spartan down here. Is that? That's not Busen. He looked like he got tackled awkwardly, but he's up. Did we get a number on him yet, Andy Barnum? Oh, it looks like another cramp, so getting stretched out. Go ahead. Go ahead, Doug.
Again, we talked about the cramp. I had a game in high school very similar that just players, both teams were cramping up. As we mentioned, it's the hydration. We even took salt tablets.
Oh, the old salt tablet.
Yeah.
Days. He's up. Oh, that was Nathan Warner. Geez, he's been one of our best players of the night, offense and defense.
All right, I'm looking. Let's see if we can stump. This is called Stump Jeff Night.
Ooh, you could alliterate it. You could do Stump Spanky.
All right. All right. I'm going to have trouble maybe with the city. So is it Cologne?
Oh, Colon.
Well, see, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I know. But they are the Magi.
They are the And what is a Magi?
Well, that would be from the Bible, right? I think their mascot had more to do with the kind of a wizard type of person. Played with a guy at Hope who was a Magi.
Second and about 11 for Sparta.
The Magi in the Bible were the wise men from the east.
Quick pass across the middle, wide open.
Oh,
nice adjustment there.
Cochran is back.
By Cochran.
Up the seam.
Great game. I mean, I've got to say he's got to be close to 100 yards, wouldn't you think?
I would say, yeah. Yeah, I'd say Sparta's got over 200 yards.
Yeah. We're looking for a stats person, so if anybody there's no money involved, so but we would love to be able to give you some numbers and stats. About the only stats we can give you are the score and the time, and that's about it. So
we could offer you our friendship and great conversation.
And maybe a couple slices of pizza as well.
Sure. Cochran on the jet.
On the outside here, little speeds there, but again, there's that Coopersville speed.
Yep, and Cochran doesn't seem to be going at full speed himself.
No.
So, yes, the Magi are known for their astrology and following stars, and their mascot may have had more to do with the magician.
The next one is Hastings.
Uh-oh. You might have me here.
Uh-oh.
Why do I not know Hastings? Plenty of guys that Hope from Hastings. They're not an animal, are they?
I'm not sure what this word is. I asked you Magi earlier. Now I'm not sure about this one. Fireworks are going again.
It's the grand finale.
Yeah. Over the middle. A little short there.
Jay just getting his head turned around. That ball wasn't up quite enough. All right, so who are Hastings?
It's the Saxons.
Oh, the Saxons. Yes.
So what's a Saxon? Somebody that plays the saxophone?
It is not a saxophone
okay.
player. No, a Saxon.
Wow, that might be the best grand finale I have seen in quite some time. We have the view from right here.
It's a great view.
All right, this one you probably know. North Muskegon.
The Norsemen.
The Norsemen. I always like that name, the Norsemen.
I do too.
Sparta third and about 8. My guess as they approach the 50-yard line, this might be 4-down territory.
So Saxons, sometimes called the Old Saxons, were the Germanic people of Old Saxony.
Okay.
So,
Sparta's going to
Carolingian stem duchy in 804 is what is now northern Germany. So
okay.
I'm going to guess that Hastings has a German rooted community.
Yeah. Some ancestors from Germany. I'm not sure if we might be losing
viewership
if we keep talking about other teams and not talking about Sparta. Sparta calls a timeout here, 10:28 to go, quarter number 4.
Now's the time to
It's going to be 3rd and 8. My guess, again, that would be 4-down territory at midfield. Kind of, again, you got nothing to lose type of thing. So, and Sparta's been successful on 4th down tonight. Just mentioned a Rockford score. I didn't pick it up, but Rockford, once again, is another perennial powerhouse.
They're the Rams. Do you know what my alma mater is in high school? The Alpina. I think it's the most popular mascot in the state, the Wildcats. Hey, here's a pitch around Dustin Werner, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
So we have a commonality there, Jeff. So my high school team was the Wildcats.
Which high school again, Doug?
Lakeview.
Oh, yeah, you're the Lakeview Wildcats.
Lakeview
That's right.
Wildcats.
I think Wildcat is the most popular mascot of the state.
Okay.
Now, Fred Gronke's favorite mascot was from Dearborn Edsel Ford. They were the Tractors.
The Tractors.
Fitting for an Edsel Ford. All right, back to Sparta.
Yeah. 1st down for Sparta.
41. 10 minutes to go in this game. Dustin Warner in the backfield with Busen. Steps up to block. Straight drop. Long pass to the edge.
Yeah.
Jaden Cochran.
Oh, he breaks it. He's going to go it.
People miss. He's down to the 15.
Wow.
His calf is working just fine now.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had to throw out an MVP tonight, it would have to be Cochran.
Well, I think you could make an argument for him. I think you can make an argument for Nathan Warner, too.
Yeah.
Warner had the long touchdown, had the interception. Cochran is blocking, he's catching, he's running. So, it's.
Yeah. The fans have woken up here tonight. Some nice cheers there on that pass connection for a 1st down just outside the 15-yard line. There's a quick pitch outside.
Warner again.
Oh, puts his head down and gets a tough 3 yards.
He was tackled by a corner who went low, and he.
We're going to call it more 2 yards. So that was.
That corner over there did not probably enjoy tackling Dustin Warner.
No,
but it was a good tackle.
9 minutes to play here, 4th quarter. Drop back the middle. It's going to go deep to the ends. Got him. Touchdown, Sparta.
All right, that's Nathan Warner. Just running the seam right there. Just kind of a skinny post. Got behind the corner and in front of the safety.
And Grady Busen once again threading the needle, man. A nice grab there.
I felt like that Coopersville safety was playing too deep in the end zone. Should have come up a little bit on that, but good read by Busen. He got rid of the ball quickly, put it right on the money. Good pitch, good catch, good play.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fake.
Was it a fake or a bad snap?
No, I think it was a fake.
Well, nobody got faked out.
Yeah. Can we go back to the replay on that and see? It could have been a broken play, but he got up quickly and rolled out that way. I'm not sure what the extra 2 points at this point in time would have done, but sometimes we talked about those little victories.
You know, I hate to say that you're not going for a win. I mean, they are. They're still playing to win.
Sure.
Right? It's an uphill battle, but you're also thinking down the road too. See what you might have. Put something on film. Get other teams to have to defend a little bit more.
Right.
Think about you a little bit more. Hey, well, we forgot to do this.
Let's
get a shout out to our tech crew here. Thank you to Paul Owens and his crew up here, Owen Fiss and Melody Koopman. Yeah. They're doing a great job behind the scenes.
Yeah, Paul Owens, man, he's been doing this for a long time, and he has a passion for this. Paul's retired, but still comes out, loves to get these kids out. We got a broken tackle here. Cooper's to the
tackles.
outside. Nice
That's
job there by
Hogan Hatton again, that awesome receiver, just making people miss.
Taking down my number 13, that's Carson Riley.
Yeah, Paul still.
Yeah, amazing.
Ambassador
amazing.
For Sparta.
You know what?
Loves being here.
Paul's one of those guys, if he asks me to do something, I'm going to say when and where and how.
Well, he'd run into a burning house fire to help you.
He would. So, thank you for doing that shout-out, Jeff, because without these guys, we wouldn't be here.
That's right. So,
and listeners, you wouldn't be there either. So
maybe they want to blame Paul. Maybe they want to send Paul some angry mail. Can you get some better announcers?
Yeah,
if
you have anything negative to say, Paul Owens, 616. No, I'm kidding.
616, yeah.
There's that fake handoff inside, but Sparta just not able to tackle.
Running out of gas.
Yeah, but
he's
going to stop him for about a 4-yard gain.
Mason Conklin did run him down. That was good hustle. So Melody's still up here in the booth with us. Melody, what grade are you in? 10th grader. 10th grader still up here doing and sacrificing being in the student section with her friends to be up here with old men bloviating about their past.
Using words we don't know what he's talking about.
Oh.
Bloviating, let's that's a new one for me. Is that a new one for you? Okay.
No, within this last year.
Okay.
It means loud speaking and carrying on.
I'm going to use that in the classroom.
Yes. Especially in the election season. There's a lot of bloviating.
Too much. Yes. It's first down by Coopersville.
So, Melody, when you go to English class this week, we just gave you another vocab word, bloviate. To speak loudly and incessantly or too much. Do you have WK this year? DeBrule, all right. You go tell Mr. Brule we taught you a word up here. Hey, we got a false start on the offense, I think. They had that set up, but I think is that the first penalty on Coopersville tonight?
I think it might.
So not only are they big,
they're disciplined.
Not only are they fast and strong, they're a disciplined team. Other than them being bigger, faster, stronger, more disciplined, I think we would have had them tonight.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Ed Kamen. I mean, what a guy. This guy has done done a lot. He's been around for a long time. He's done a lot of good things. And Coopersville's been a powerhouse for quite some time now.
Well, like
up the middle.
The Lions. Teams take on
and
the
he's
personality
gonna be gone
of their
to
coach.
the end zone.
Oh, we're going to catch him. No, we're not going to catch him.
Another touchdown, Coopersville. Again, the fatigue has set in. You could see that on the tackles.
Yeah.
Just kind of reaching. That's tough. It's tough.
And again, Lemieux, good night by him running the ball.
Yeah, he's got a few yards, I think. Again, if we had that stat person, we could tell you how many yards he has, but
I don't know that we probably want to say stats right now.
Extra point by Coopersville.
Again, if we're accentuating the positive here for Sparta, they've been able to move the ball.
They have. Those few times where they couldn't get into the end zone, I think are deflating. But I know Coach Chapman is really good about, keep encouraging. And we have bounced back, and we've had some great plays. So Coopersville, unfortunately, tonight has just made more plays.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, what a game over in Cedar with Coopersville and Kenowa, 35-28. Cedar and Kenowa.
And
that's
I'm
the River City game.
Just hearing the Rams, Rockford Rams, are actually down at this point. So we'll see if we can get you a few of those scores. I'm hearing Joe Davis next door, but I've got my MacBook in front of me. We'll see if we can update you with some scores.
I'd like to get an update on that West Catholic Spring Lake game.
Yeah.
Once again, down in the corner, Carson Riley.
Yeah, I think that's just their MO on that,
that's
right?
What they do.
They squeeze that in, and they can send all those.
Yep. Send them right down to the corner.
Yeah, send them right to the corner, and hard to escape that.
Again, that's discipline, right?
Yeah.
Doing what you're coached to do.
No, and when I played, we always talked about the lanes. You gotta stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Right.
Do your job.
Oh boy, we talk about that a lot, don't we, Coach Barnum, with our middle school team? Do your
Do
job.
your job. When you have 11 players on a team, everybody has to do their job.
Don't do somebody else's job.
And sometimes you think you're helping out, but you can't do that.
But no.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the fight looks like for Sparta. A little jet sweep to Cochran. Oh, he's got some room around the edge.
Oh,
and that
nice.
closed quickly. Hey, that's still a good 7-yard gain.
Yeah.
And another player down. This looks like more than a cramp, though. Yeah, it could be Mason Conklin, I think, is down.
Northview, Sparta's opponent last week, beating East Grand Rapids 31-27.
Holy smokes. Go back to that other score. Did I see that right? Forest Hills Eastern is beating Grand Rapids Christian 51-6.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Northview, yeah, good shout out there. I mean, it's nice to see them get back to relevance.
That's a crosstown rivalry there. Granville 39, Jenison 35.
Yeah, a little neighborhood war there.
Rams are down 21-28.
Hey, our friends
quarter.
at Kent City, the Eagles.
Oh, I missed that. What was that score?
Yeah, they're leading Hart 30-6.
Good job. Kent City's developed a great program up there as well.
Well, Bill Crane came in and got that program back on the right track and stepped aside for Zach Gropp, who played for Jason Vogel, who was a Sparta grad.
Yeah. Recognize that name.
Went down to White Pigeon, was the head coach down at White Pigeon for a number of years, moved back up to Kent City to be the athletic director. Did coach 1 year for Kent City in a transition year. And now is happy to be the athletic director.
2nd and 5 for Sparta.
Outside
quick pitch.
to Warner.
Warner's going to.
Oh,
wow. At first, I thought he was going to put his head down and get that first down, but he made an adjustment, and wow, he's fit into that role very well.
Yeah, he's picking up some yards here in the second half as well. He turned the corner, and there's some speed there, but then there is no wiggle when being approached to be tackled. There is just one direction, and that's forward and low, and if you're going to tackle me, you're going to feel it. So, good run by Dustin out there.
Yeah. Newaygo beating Tri-County 21-6. Do you know who's coaching Newaygo these days?
I do.
Yeah,
The
Mr.
Hall
Munger.
of Fame former head coach of the Rockford Rams.
Yeah.
I believe he's got a place on a lake up there in Newaygo, and they talked him into coaching.
Yeah. He's passionate about it and loves the game, and
sure.
if he's going to be there, there's a nice little quick hit out there. Nice
Great
block.
blocking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if how much of the personnel Coopersville has changed, but some of their starters are still in there.
Well, Jeff, we do have a final from West Catholic. West Catholic came back and beat Spring Lake 28-25.
Yeah. That's
good teams
surprising.
Find ways to win.
That's right. Yep, that's exactly right. Spring Lake Lakers, by the way. Right?
Yes. Yep.
Brzezinski with a nice run. They're making hay with that just a little quick pitch off to the edge. They're blocking the edge. I think Sandy was right. Some of those big guys down in the middle are getting tired.
Yep. Lowell, another team in the River City Alliance, will not play until tomorrow. They're playing Marquette, a 1:00 game.
Now, okay, Marquette. They used to be the Redmen. I don't know what they are anymore.
And they didn't even have their name on there. So maybe because tomorrow, it's a game tomorrow. So
I don't know.
Sparta
if they had
1st and 10 from inside their Coopersville 30. Quick pass there. Again, Sparta. Just those soft corners by Coopersville is allowing Sparta to kind of get those quick hitters to the outside.
And they have no reason to really press up. But they
No.
haven't been doing that all night.
Yeah, yeah. You know, in Caledonia, not the Scots, but the Fighting Scots.
That's, as opposed to the non-fighting
Yeah,
Scots.
and I guess they needed an adjective in there.
I'm pretty sure any Scot who had a whiskey in him is
Going
to
to go
fighting.
deep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot to throw that ball that had potential of being picked. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 for sure, 4-down territory.
Oh,
Here comes
some of the big boys coming back in.
The heavy package coming in.
Sophomore Derek Dyer in the game.
This is where you might just pound it. Again,
Ethan Rails back with him.
under 4 to go, 3:51.
Oh, here's that offset
Yeah,
heavy
I'm
package.
just going to follow him. Yep, just going to follow him.
Yep, and a good choice to follow.
Yeah. Oh.
Good block by the sophomore Derek Dyer to spring that run.
Yeah. I like that. That's a new twist. I don't think I've seen that this year. Have you? Were you when you were here last week? See that play?
Well, I wasn't on the road to Northview, so again.
Oh, right, not last week, but the last home game. Right.
Nope. Have not seen that.
So new wrinkle there by Coach Chapman. I like it. It's been productive for more than 5 yards each time they've done it. So
agreed. Yeah.
Why not do it again?
Here we go again.
I think there's going to be an element different here.
Nope.
No, they're just going to do it
Same
again.
Same thing.
It's going to get in.
And it's going to be a touchdown.
Wow.
Follow him all the way to the end zone. Hey, good block downfield by Jaden Cochran. We gave him shout-outs for receiving, but we have I like to say, no block, no rock.
Right.
You got to block when the ball's not in your hands. You did a great job. Great run.
Right.
By Sparta. Good run.
So,
be a way to follow your blockers.
I haven't really looked at Coopersville numbers. Do you feel at this time Coopersville's got maybe some second teamers in there?
They do. They still have some of their big guys on the D line in there, though.
Okay. So nice job by Sparta again, not being content, and still they're going to run almost the same play.
And he's going to get in again.
You know what? I might just run that play for the rest of the game. Next time I get the ball, keep running it.
Well,
I wouldn't even go to my huddle. I'd just go back and hurry up until they stop it.
Well, they're still fighting. Doggone it, they're still fighting, and I'm proud of those kids.
Able to get the 2-point conversion.
Hear the cheerleaders singing the fight song. I wonder where the band left after halftime. It'd be nice to hear the band strike up the fight song. Got a new band director this year. Maybe we just gotta tell him, hey. Maybe not tell him, but encourage him. Good luck to them tomorrow. I don't know where their invitational is. But,
Okay.
But most Saturdays in this time of the year, they're out there marching on Saturday. Good luck, Sparta Marching Band.
A nice kick. That's going to get in.
Kick.
Wow, that hit about the 2-yard line, goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Coopersville will take the ball at the 20 or 25.
That was Carter DeGraff kicking that.
Nice
Sophomore.
job, Carter. Carter, the son of Kim DeGraff, who works over at Appleview with us.
Yep. And his dad is a retired teacher from Kent City.
Okay.
He taught high school at Kent City. I think he. Oh, and I don't know if I'm going to get this right. Drew, were you a math teacher? Not sure.
I don't know.
He was definitely in the high school.
I did not know that he was in education.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
He was a beloved high school teacher in Kent City.
Of course, and Drew is a soccer player, so obviously that always helps with the kicking. We remember currently a great soccer player up at Ferris, Bella Valloni, was the kicker here for our Spartans for for a few years.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, she did a great job.
wonderful job.
Well, Garrett is a lineman on the team, but he loves kicking. And he kicked extra points for us 2 years ago as an 8th grade. And at the middle school level, you get 2 points for kicks and 1 point.
Right, yeah, because it's supposed to be harder, right?
That's right. And his favorite moment out of anything he did, he played offensive and defensive line. But the favorite thing he did was kick a touchback that year.
Oh, nice.
He celebrated like he had just won the Super Bowl.
Oh. My wife pointing out, are we still calling it a harvest moon if it's not full anymore? But it's gorgeous tonight.
Is it a waning moon now? It's not waning. It's not even cloudy. Elmer Fudd joke there.
Good stop there by Sparta. Only a gain of 1. So this would be huge if Sparta could get a quick stop with under 3 minutes to go and maybe take the ball over and maybe punch it in for one more. There'll be some, coaches don't like to say moral victories, but sometimes you have to take those.
Yeah, it looks like substitutes are in now for Coopersville. Sparta doesn't have a ton of substitutes, so yeah, Warren Gebhardt was in on that tackle. Another young sophomore just called up to play in the varsity, Eli Larson. He's in the game.
Eli Larson, another former student of mine.
Oh, great kid.
Great kid. Great family.
Yeah, the family's okay. His younger brother's on the team, Weston, on our team now. And just talked to his mom, Melissa. Of course, she was a Benham.
Yeah, a
of
Benham.
The Sparta
Tire.
Empire.
Yeah, Melissa did my JA for me. We always reference Sparta Tire during JA.
Of course. Husband Jake, great family.
Yeah.
Go get him, Eli.
They do a lot for the community of Sparta.
Absolutely.
There's that run inside. Looks like he's going to he'll have a first down, I believe.
Tackled by a host.
Yeah, according to the officials, it looks like enough for a first down. So
Carter Wheelock was in there.
Under a minute and a half to go, so looks like Coopersville has this game wrapped up at this time. Maybe taking a knee, but sometimes with your seconds, you like to at least run a play, right, Coach?
I like to get some plays.
Get them.
When we emptied the bench.
When you get a chance, you got to. These guys, we say it every week, day in and day out. Your seconds, your thirds, sometimes your fourths, come to practice every day just like your first teamers. They work hard.
That's right.
They deserve this time.
That's right.
It's like they're in a position to maybe take a knee with. They're going to take a knee. Yeah. Well,
shows you what we know.
Yeah. So we have the clock counting down here at 44. I believe they'll have to. Is it one more play? What's the play clock?
They'll do one more play.
Yeah, one more play. So.
All right, Doug. So give us your takeaway.
Yeah, it's just. There's. We've said it before. The finishing part. Really, no major. We had that turnover early. That was our only turnover, I think, with the fumble, right? With
an interception.
Oh, and the interception, yeah, and the interception. So those are going to hurt you. But when you get in the red zone, and we'll again speak of the Lions from last week. When you're in the red zone, you have to get points on the board.
That's right.
So Sparta not able to do that tonight, but we're gonna give a lot of credit to Coopersville. Coopersville is a very, very, very good, disciplined, big, as Jeff mentioned many times, team. And they're going to do big things. I think Coach Chapman's going to have some good takeaways from this game, some things that worked really, really well. We said it before, you can't coach speed and size. You just have to play against it. So I was very proud of what Sparta did and, not being disappointed, not just they did some good things while they were down and had some good scores. So you always want to find the good takeaways, but again, we got to give a lot of credit to Coopersville. And I know they're down the road where, the game is over now. We can kind of shake their hands and wish them luck, but yeah, they're going to do some good things in the future. And Sparta's young. Sparta's young.
Right.
Sparta's going to do some good things in the future as well. And Coach Chapman's going to make sure of that.
It doesn't make your seniors feel better right now when you
No.
fall to 1-3. Is that right?
1-3. That's correct. Now you're
But
0.
what you're seeing, I agree with you, is these young guys are growing up, and you're getting them invaluable experience right now. Again, seniors want to win, and I get that. But boy, what great effort and experience, being given and experience being gained by these young players tonight. And I'd say, like you said, Doug, there's so many great takeaways. So keep fighting, Spartans.
Yeah, and I think as we sit and watch them down in the end zone, again, I don't see really any heads down. I mean, I know Coach Chapman's going to make sure that doesn't happen, and pretty much I would say a lot of the similar things that we just mentioned. I'm going to take a quick peek here and see, as I'm not quite sure where the schedule falls, but are you seeing it there? Oh, there we go. So as Jeff said, so we're sitting at 1-3, but we're in the heart of our league playoffs. So Coopersville night. So looks like we are at Allendale next week, and Allendale was losing last we saw.
Great program, but that's a winnable game.
Yeah,
if they play like this and eliminate some of the mistakes.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah,
and this game could really propel them into success next week.
So two back-to-back weeks where, unfortunately, we won't be live streaming, but we'll be back at it against Cedar Springs on October 11th. And I'm trying to, Coach, can you tell me homecoming? Which day is homecoming?
That'll be homecoming
is
right
that
there.
Cedar?
Yep.
Cedar for homecoming. Okay.
I believe that's homecoming.
All right,
yes.
that would make sense. And then we'll play Lowell after that, and then finish the year off at Kanawha High School. So lots to look forward to. Still lots of football to play.
You betcha.
And lots to learn. So.
And we'll be back.
Yeah, final from final from Sparta Stadium, Coopersville 42, Sparta 21. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in 3 weeks.
Take care, Spartan Nation. See ya.